Good morning, dear students, and welcome to online English video class. In this class, we are going to start revision of all the portion coming in term 1, as we have already completed all our portions and syllabus which is coming in first term. So from today onwards, we are going to start revision of the chapters one by one. So without waste of time, let us begin the class with chapter number 1. So chapter number 1 is noun. Okay, so we will revise that what is noun. In the last class of this chapter we had already explained, but in short I will also tell you today that nouns are naming words. As you all know that all the naming words are called noun. Okay, so naming words means all the names of people, all the names of places, animals and things. Okay, so if there's a name of people, person, animal or thing, it means they all are noun. Okay, this example given below, just let's talk to these examples and understand the noun. Here the first example says, Ashley brought some pencils from the shop around the corner. Okay, so sorry. So here children, you can see that the word Ashley, pencils, shops and corner. Okay, as you know that Ashley is the name of a person, pencil is the name of a thing, shops is also name of thing. It is a common noun, and there is a corner, it is also a name of a place. Okay, so that is why name of person I will write here. Let me write name of person. Okay, so Ashley becomes the name of person. Then after name of things, okay, as I told, name of again it is also a thing, and then name of place. Okay, so this corner is the name of place. So in this example children, you can see that 1 2 3 4 4 nouns with different kind. Okay, now let's go for the next example, that is Japan is a small country, but Tokyo is one of the most densely populated cities of the world. Okay, so student, here you can see the word Japan. Okay, it is a name of a country, so Japan is a proper noun. Okay, country is a common noun. Tokyo is again proper noun, it is also a name of a city. Then after cities, okay, cities is a common noun, and then again we have the noun that is world. Okay, so here you can see that 1 2 3 4 and 5 words again we have in this example. So I hope that you got what is noun. That noun is the name of person, place, animal or things. Okay, so these are basically based on nouns as I explained you. Now we are going to revise kinds of noun. Okay, so children, here you can see that it is written on your screen that kinds of noun. However, both countable and uncountable nouns can be either concrete noun or abstract noun. Okay, I want to say that both countable and uncountable noun can be either concrete or abstract noun. Clear? How? Let's understand. The first kinds of the noun is proper noun. With the help of this, we will be getting the idea of how a name can be a noun. Okay, so what is proper noun? Proper noun is a particular name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay, means proper noun is a special name. Okay, is a special name. Suppose your name is Rahul, okay, and you are a boy. Okay, so suppose you are a boy and your name is Rahul. Okay, so children, you can see that this boy is also a name. Okay, ladka, that boy is a name, and then after Rahul, you are boy and your name is Rahul. So this word Rahul becomes a proper noun because it is a special name of this boy. Okay, It is a special name, a particular name of yours, of this boy who is a Rahul. Okay, so Rahul is a particular name of a person. Okay, what should be a particular name of a place? As I told that it should be a special name. So children, in places we can see Allahabad, Delhi, Kolkata, Gorakhpur, Kushinagar, many places we can see. Okay, so when we talk about a special name of any place like Gorakhpur, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, so that becomes a common noun of these places. Okay, and then after this boy, in this word boy, there will be a number of boy comes when we talk, no? So this boy word is a common noun because in this word a number of boys will come. Clear? Example we will see and we will get that Reena, Ranchi is a name of a place. Then after Snowy and Pepsodent. Okay, so these are the common or special name of a person, place, and animals or thing. Okay. Now let's go towards the next kind, that is common noun. As I explained upside that what is common noun? It is a general, children. It is a general name. Okay, general names of person, place, animal or thing. How? As lady, when we talk about lady, so any lady will come. So that is why the word lady is common for all the ladies. Then after school, when we talk about the word school, we have a number of schools in our cities, no, in the world. So all schools have a special name. The special name of the schools are known as so proper noun. If we are going to say that Saint Theresa's school, it will be a proper noun, student. But when we talk the word school, so the word school is a common noun. Okay, in the same way cat, the word cat is common for all animal like a cat, no? Then after, if there is a special name of that cat, like many people have a name of their cat like Kitty. Okay, so that Kitty becomes a special name of this cat. Clear? I hope this is understood by you. Now next will be countable noun. Okay, so what is countable noun, children? And it is very common with this word countable. You will be getting the ideas very clearly, that the countable nouns are those types of noun that can be counted, and also it can be used as a singular and a plural both. Okay, countable nouns are those types of noun which can be counted, and it can be both plural as well as singular. Clear, no? As see example, there should be coin and coins both. Then after note and notes. Clear? When we have note, it become singular countable. When we have notes, it become plural countable. Clear? Now the fourth is uncountable noun. It is also very clear with this name uncountable, means the noun that cannot be counted. Okay, the noun that cannot be counted, as also the mass noun refer to liquid, some substance and ideas. Okay, example oil, plastic, milk and honesty. Okay, we cannot count these things, children. We cannot count these things, no, that there is one milk, two milk, one honesty. No, we cannot count. So these types of nouns can be uncountable noun, as it is also known as mass noun and refer to the liquid, substance and ideas. Okay, so the fifth is concrete noun. What is concrete noun, children? So concrete noun are those noun that can be touched or seen. Okay, when you have the word concrete, let's fix your mind that the noun which can be touched or seen is only concrete noun. Okay, whatever noun which you can see or touch, that is concrete noun. Okay, example table, elephant, hammer, train, school, park, station, teacher, pencil, eraser. Okay, So these all are coming part of concrete noun. Okay, one more thing I want to explain you here, that the word table is a name of a thing, you know. Elephant is a name of a animal, hammer also thing, train is a thing, school, you know, you can see. So these things you can touch. Then after here the word says teacher. Okay, so teacher is a concrete noun as well as a common noun. Okay, many nouns you can find that they can come in part of concrete noun as well as common noun and other nouns that we are discussing this time. Clear? Now, what is abstract noun, children? So abstract noun are those types of noun which you can't feel by your five senses. Okay, even they speak of ideas, feelings and concepts. Clear, children? Means abstract noun are that types of noun that you cannot see or touch. Okay, you cannot see or touch, but they are talking about the ideas, feelings and concept. Okay, all abstract noun are always based on our ideas, feelings and concept. Okay, now children, see the word anger and thickness. Okay, suppose the word love. Okay, I will be give you this example of love or anger. So the word love or anger, the word love, you cannot see the word love. Okay, what is love? How types of love we cannot see. We love our parents, we love our teacher, but the love can be felt. You can feel the love that my parents loves me a lot. I love my teacher. Okay, when my teacher anger with me, it can be felt. Okay, so these types of abstract ideas, feelings and concepts can come in this noun. So it's very clear that abstract noun are those types of noun that can't be felt by our five senses, and they speak of ideas, feelings and concepts. Okay, so children, today in this class we are only talking about these five types of noun. In the next class we shall revise the next part of this chapter, part number 2 of the same chapter, in which we will be talking about more about concrete and abstract noun, and also we will revise all exercises one by one. So children, till that time, thank you so much and have a nice day.